Good morning, 3rd August 21, raw and supply. Disruption 90. The container charter market is going up, all carriers to, therefore there is a direct implication towards the raw materials. Why the raw materials are going up in prices? Well, it's very interesting to note that perhaps these digital companies and digital constraints are not as important if we need to feed ourselves, if we need to get electricity, if we need to drive our car and put petrol, and if we need to have raw supply. Now, this is the raw side. I think it's very clear. For example, building homes in the USA, we need the raw materials. And if transport has a risk issue, then we are going to stop this transport. So that cannot be enough problems we have with this virus. And if we need to supply, then enough about raw. Now go back to supply. If we need to supply these vaccines, for example, which also as raw materials have gone up the prices, the vaccines also today or yesterday, they mentioned they were going up the prices. So we have the same issue. Will the crew wages go up? Well, it depends in the supply and demand. Well, not so, because before it was depending in the demand. Now, today, it is depending in the supply. So then the raw materials are growing very much indeed. But the question is, how about supply? Because we used to look at demand before, but now we are not looking at demand anymore. We're looking at supply. How fast can the world supply this material? How fast can the world supply electricity or supply petrol or supply vaccines? And this is a huge problem that I hope, unfortunately, with a very clear raw and supply example, we go towards the vaccines. So this we have to solve. We need the demand for the world to have vaccination, all the humans in this planet. If not, this virus is not going to stop. So we need to solve this raw and supply issue where we stand today, because demand is no longer working, and the example is these vaccines. So if we can benchmark this to the other economic factors and materials, then we will know where we are going. If there is a raw and supply issue with digital programmers, then the prices of this will go up. If the shipyard in Singapore needs, say, non-Singaporean hand labor to build or repair ships, and they have an issue because coronavirus, then that business is done. So we need to go back to basics of raw. What is raw in crew management and what is the supply side? Well, very simple. In our sector, it is database growth. And perhaps I have many clients asking how much time, how many people does Candina have in the supply side? How many personnel would we need to do the same job as professional crew management companies would? Well, my reply, is very simple, and really not everybody likes this reply. But the question is, how big is your database? And this is like Amazon. Now they want our palm so that we can use it to pay and to monitor in the supermarkets. So there must be no personnel in the supermarket, but the digital intelligence, artificial intelligence compliance, it is the solution. So in the raw and supply side of the crew management business is the database. So if ship owners have a little database below 100,000 seafarers, like Candina has 100,000, then we cannot compare with each other. It's a question of number of seafarers. Now, then once we have this, we must work towards the supply. How many second engineers, how many electricians, how many cooks we have to supply? How can we plan this? And that's where we are working today. And I cut this video because I have to go back to the raw and supply. Take care, like and subscribe.